Making difficult decisions is one of the most difficult things about being an entrepreneur and business owner. God knows I've made a lot of them in my 20-year career of working for myself and building a company. Well, in this video, I'm going to share some of my top tips and how I've overcome them so that you in turn can grow your business. The most difficult decision that I find people have when watching my videos is whether or not to massage that like button beneath me and to whether they should subscribe to the James Sinclair YouTube channel. In fact, that's not a difficult decision, that's an easy decision. So come on, massage the like button. Right gang, let's get into it. Difficult decisions, we've all got to make them in life, and sometimes those difficult decisions are the most painful things to make, but you know that they have to be done. I remember when I spent some time with Charlie Mullins, who's the CEO of Pimlico Plumbers. I interviewed him and we made a video on the YouTube channel about that, and we spent the day with him. I'll put a link in the video description for you to go and check that out. Charlie asked me a question. He said, when is the right time for you to let a member of staff go? I said, the second you think about it. And he said to me, he said, that's a trick question that I ask everyone. He said, how did you come up with the right answer? I said, because I've made those difficult decisions through employing thousands and thousands of people in my career. I think to take this video at its bare basics is business owners know when they need to make a difficult decision. And what they do is prolong it for too long to the detriment of the business and its employees and everyone around them. Especially in the last year and a half, where everyone is now having to really look at their businesses where it might have been closed because of the illness, etc., etc. We made those difficult decisions much quicker than most people, and that's why I think we're still here. For example, at the beginning of the C word, we let all of our staff go. Everyone go before the government announced their furlough announcement. And by doing that sort of 12, 13 days before the government put out what they was going to do to support businesses, I feel like we saved hundreds of thousands of pounds. And in a result, actually save jobs for the long term. Now, I've got friends of mine that are in leisure, hospitality and entertainment that are in a much worse position than me. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to help them, but I think that's because they didn't make the difficult decisions that I've had to make in my business. For example, I have had to let one of our sites go, and I'm always looking at businesses that we've got and income streams that we've got that don't quite cut the mustard anymore. And I've had to do this over my career. Now, let me give you another couple of examples. In the early days, I had an entertainment company. I just couldn't scale that business. And the rest of my businesses were growing. And I had this entertainment business that was taking 60% of my senior leadership team's time. And we turned about £300,000-400,000 profitably. It was a profitable business. The rest of the business, 6, 7, 8 million at that time, that was getting 40% of its time, of our time. And the smaller business that we'd always done was stealing 60% of our time. And then I just made a decision, a difficult decision, that we had to cut off our original heritage, that small business that couldn't scale, that couldn't go to the next level because it needed to be owner managed. It wasn't a scalable business. And I had to let our business go. And that was really difficult because I knew it was profitable, but I knew it was too small, and I needed to focus on the bigger piece of the pie and focus everyone's energies on that. And I think that's one of the most difficult decisions that I've had to make in my career, when I have to cut income streams for the greater good of the other businesses where there is much better opportunity there. I suppose I've had to make difficult decisions about other businesses of ours that don't have those 3 essential cocktail ingredients to make a brilliant business, and that's love, want and need. When someone loves what you do, they want what you do, and they need what you do. And I've done this again, really. I opened a farm shop selling food because at the beginning of this illness, that's all people wanted. They love food, they want food, they need food. But now they actually don't need that business anymore because all the supermarkets have sorted themselves out. And in my video a couple of weeks ago, I talked about closing that business down because that income stream is now no longer fit for purpose. But could I have persevered for another couple of years and made it just about work? Yeah, I think I could have. But the right decision is to cut off that time vampire and put that energy into something that's really going to grow much quicker, faster and easier. And I don't think you should let yourself down thinking about, oh my good, should I just work myself super duper hard, or should I just choose the easier stuff? No, choose the easier stuff that excites you more, because then you'll be more motivated to keep on growing it. When I come into it, I think about letting businesses go that are not profitable enough, that don't have enough margin and affect my cash flow in a real negative negative way and try and repair those businesses. And what I do to choose if one of my businesses are going to affect me from a cash flow point of view is I use this really simple chart to work out if I need to make a difficult decision. This green line here represents break even in my business when we're cash neutral, we've paid all the bills. Up here on top is making loads of profit, and down here is making lots of losses where no one wants to be. The letters across the top are the months of the year: January, February, March, April, May, October, November, December. What I'm going to do is just show you Marsh Farm. This is our farm attraction. In January we lose money, February we go to break even, March we lose money, April where there's Easter, huge great profits, May we're breaking even, June we lose, July we're starting to bring back, August really good month, school holidays, kids go back in September, and then October is one of our best months, November down, and then December's a great month. So what we got here is what we call peaks and troughs, and when you have peaks and troughs in business, it can be really difficult. I have to make a difficult decision. Do we carry on just being a farm attraction, or do we put other revenue streams in here that make a difference and sort this business out? So what I did was open day nurseries here. January's a great month, February's a great month, March is a great month, April not so good because there's school holidays, back up in May, June's the best month, July goes down, the kids go to school, and then we're building up again. And what you can see here is where we're starting to lose money here, the day nursery fills in those gaps, and this really makes the business such a much better business over here, makes it a better business. And those difficult decisions to go, well, my business isn't working, how are we going to solve it? Then get excited about it. So that's a really simple chart that you could do for your business. Write the letters of the months across the top, write profit and loss, just work your cash flow out there, look at the troughs and think, right, what could I do in those months that would really improve the business? Ooh, what's that? Oh, looks like a cheeky little plug. That's right, you knew what time it is. It's time for me to tell you about my Entrepreneurs University. It's this online training platform that I've created for entrepreneurs and business owners to seriously grow their business, from everything on getting customers and growing the profits in your business. How do you get into this vaults of entrepreneurial success? You go to my website, jamessinclair.net, and you can help yourself to a 14-day free trial. Let's get back to the video. So there's that. Next, choosing businesses that just can't scale and letting them go. And I told you about my entertainment company. Just let unscalable businesses go. If you want to be successful in business, even if you don't want to scale your business, when you go to sell your business, people are only going to make and pay good money for a business that has scalability. Using businesses that have low margin and letting them go. I've persevered for too long with businesses that have low margins. It's really stressful, it gets you down, and you've got to make that difficult decision to let it go. I used to have a bouncy castle company. I couldn't scale it, the margins were low, I had to let it go. Your team will be around you, they'll be feeling that you're going backwards, but you're not going backwards, you're going forwards into things that make more money. And when you've got businesses that have better margins, better scalability, you'll just find everyone wants to work with you more, and business becomes so much more interesting. Don't be scared to make those difficult decisions. Do them faster and you'll execute, especially when it comes to staff. If you know you've got a difficult member of staff in your organization, make the decision, have a conversation with them, try and sort things out. If you've got customers that are sort of 10, 50, 30% of your business and they're paying you late all the time and you can't work with them and they're not making you enough margin, then you've got to have those difficult conversations. Just get them over the line. If you've got a product or line in your business that you turn loads of money with, but it actually makes you no money, just drop it. There's no point in doing it. And don't be afraid of a customer going, because there'll be another customer to find that will be a better fit for your business. Difficult decisions are something that we always have to make. And you're going to have to make your own assessments and judgments on what I've just said, because I don't know every particular business. And here's the other thing. Don't cut off the golden goose that is paying everything until the next one is prepared and made. When I talked about my entertainment business in the early days, I didn't cut that off until the rest were making money, and then I could hopscotch over into that. So don't do stuff too early. Keep both going. If you've got something that's a difficult business that's hard to run, keep it going while you build another one that will take over and provide you the cash flow. Subscribe, massage that like button. Bye-bye.